last time we left off, we were in Michigan. We did a lot at Pictured Rocks.
We did a lot at Pictured Rocks.
We went on several hikes.
Yep.
We saw beaches. We saw cliffs. We saw a lot of Pictured Rocks, and it was beautiful. I mean, there's not a square inch of that place that isn't just so cool to look at, and it feels like you'll never really have enough time there for all the things that there are to do. And I think that was kind of, I don't know, that's been something that's been coming up a lot for us lately.
Yeah, it's hard, man. You go somewhere like Pictured Rocks, and I'm obsessed with it. It's so cool. And you want to go on a million hikes and hike 15 miles a day, but we're just not, I don't know, we're not like ultra hikers. I don't know, we're not cut out for that, and we have a life to live at the same time. It's not a vacation, you know, because we're still living life.
Right.
So it's hard to balance that. But
yeah,
you just kind of have to accept how great it is to see anything that you can see, and remember how much that we have seen instead of how much that we haven't seen, which is so much easier said than done.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a really good time when we went to Miners Beach. Just like went and hung out at a beach for a little bit, and it was really nice. I actually really enjoyed that day there. I just got to take some photos, and we played with some of those like really cool rocks.
Yeah, you're obsessed with those
I
rocks.
am obsessed with them. Have you seen them? They're so cool.
They are cool.
But that was a really nice day, and I don't know, it's just nice to remember. I think that it doesn't always have to be what you're planning to do. There's a lot of ways to have fun and to experience a place.
Right.
Tyler's beach workout. Go for it. You did good. I'm proud of you.
I had a couple podcast episodes for my podcast that I did with people in Marquette.
When we first met, dear, I didn't know your
We went up on Mount Marquette.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mount Marquette with Michael Waite, who's a great musician out there.
Mm-hmm.
And we did a podcast episode up there, and he played some music, and you were kind of writing and just hanging out.
It was really nice. I don't know, it was just really chill to kind of tag along with you and just sit on a rock with like some squirrels checking me out. And
Yeah.
do a little bit of
I like
writing.
when you come and do my podcast with me, because then
Yeah.
I get better photos.
That's true.
Because you're always going to bring a camera and get
Yeah,
really nice
I
photos.
can't help it. I cannot.
And I started doing those on video too, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a great place to do it too, just out there on the mountain.
like the sweet smell of a pine in a new love.
Is that your new home?
I live here now.
Nice.
I think I'm going to sing from here. Stuff for people.
So let's try it again.
There were a lot of things about that area that I think are just great, and I think Marquette's
Yeah.
got some things going on. And I'm excited to get back onto the UP at some point.
I know.
We will.
I love that area.
Then we came down to Wisconsin.
Yep.
And we're staying with one of my childhood friends and her fiance, and they've got a farm out here that they're sort of inheriting. And we stayed on their property, their farm property, and it was beautiful.
You are the best doggo. I was playing with the cats.
You were playing
Most
with
of
the
the time.
cats. There was one that really liked
It
you.
was so sweet.
When I first saw that cat, I was like, I feel like Andrew's going to try to convince me to take that. And then
just
by the
don't-
end, I was trying to convince you
I know,
that
to
cat.
take it.
It was,
I just
the
feel like
coolest
when
kid.
it grows up, it's going to try to eat Mose.
that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
At a different time, I
Will
would
Mose be
definitely-
around by then? he's a healthy pig.
I know.
Healthy guinea pig.
He's old, but I fed him too good for his whole
Yeah,
life. He's too healthy.
He's too happy.
Yeah.
I was thinking that guinea pig has had grass in more states than any other guinea pig for sure.
I
He's
think
very
that's
well
probably
traveled for a
true.
guinea pig. Biodiverse diet.
Yes.
Yeah, for
That's why
sure.
he's so healthy.
That's why.
You like the cows, Mosey?
But staying on the farm was so great. We had cows right outside the window. We had a little campfire, and I got to make him some of the wood fire pizzas that I love to make, and it was just a great time to see friends,
Yeah.
and that's such a nice aspect of RVing that I don't think gets talked about enough. I mean, if you have connections and you know people who own enough property that you can pull an RV onto, it's such a great way to stay with family and friends.
It is, yeah.
It's so
It's really
we're
nice.
not in your space,
Uh-huh.
but we are around. I mean, it's the best way to do it.
I just wanted to mention, because I think it's hilarious, that Mose has been sleeping in the shower. So his cage is by a window, which is kind of chilly, just because windows are always chilly. And then the furnace also heats kind of the bedroom and the bathroom a little bit more than it does the rest of the RV. So we just set him up with his bedding in the shower.
Yeah, I mean, he's got
He's
this.
good.
It's the same setup, and he's good.
He's just so
You gave him a hot
silly.
water bottle underneath
Yeah.
his stuff, so he knows where there's like kind of a warm spot
Yeah.
to go lay on if he needs it.
Yeah.
So we're all quite comfy.
Uh-huh.
This is, I think, a special shout out goes to the Alta.
Yeah.
That upgrade for us, because the Alta has that better insulation, and it's you can tell. It keeps us a lot warmer inside, and the furnace does not have to kick on nearly as often. Cold weather boondocking, though, it's been fun.
It has.
We even laid out the mats and did some jujitsu.
Some jujitsu,
this
did
morning.
some yoga.
I
some
shot the bow
boxing.
for like 2 solid hours yesterday.
I
Just
played some guitar.
kept going. You were playing guitar outside. I mean, we
That's
were
a
doing.
new thing I'm trying to do.
I feel very zen out here. I'm feeling good. Where are we heading next? I think we have a quick stop over in Indiana.
Uh-huh. On our way to Tennessee.
On our way to Tennessee. We're gonna see the Smoky Mountains.
I'm so excited.
Ready to tuck in for the winter.
Yeah.
Start heading south.
Yeah.
And we got a little work to do, and for marketing tea, and we're gonna be quite busy, but it's gonna be a lot of fun, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
fun to head south again and get a little warm weather. It's good to do both.
Yeah.
But it was a beautiful couple of weeks, and I think that
Yeah.
it's reinforcing something that we've learned over and over again, being on the road full time, which is there's always going to be more to do than you can possibly pull off, and you
Yeah.
need to be able to be a human, and you need to be able to do what you need to do in your day, and we have to be able to work, we have to be able to make money, we have to be able to do our laundry, we have to be able to do all those boring things. It's hard to do those when you're always in a really cool vacation spot for anyone else.
Yeah.
But you get what you can do, and you do what you can, and as long as you're having fun and you see 50% of the things you'd want to,
Right.
you'll get the other 50% the next time you come through.
Yeah.
Just stay traveling.
I think for me, I'm just really trying to focus on what I have seen instead of what I haven't. And it's hard because you make lists because you have to see everything that you want to see, but you just got to focus on, like, what if we hadn't even gone?
Yeah,
We wouldn't have seen any of it. And
Yeah.
as it was, we saw a ton.
absolutely.
It's really beautiful.
Absolutely. The United States is a beautiful place.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.